Unstoppable momentum versus season. Skill, Alexa versus Claire Liu. Epic, clash at Japan Women's Open. The Osaka, sun dipped low over the sprawling tennis. Complex, casting long shadows across the gleaming hard courts of the Japan Women's Open. Fans fill the stands, waving banners, snapping pictures, and whispering excitedly about the impending clash that already set social media light. At the heart of the spectacle were two players representing contrasting forces in the world of women's tennis. On one side, Alexandra, Alex, the young Filipino sensation, a rising star whose momentum on the tour was unstoppable. Every match, every point seemed to solidify her as the future of the sport. Her agility, fearless aggression, and raw energy made her a crowd favorite, and opponents struggled to keep pace with her relentless drive. On the other side, Claire Liu, the seasoned American powerhouse, a veteran of countless grand slam battles. Liu combined strategic brilliance with a calm, clinical precision honed over years on the tour. She didn't rely on raw power alone. She read opponents like an open book and punished every mistake with lethal accuracy. It was a battle destined to define the tournament. Youth versus experience, momentum versus mastery, intuition versus calculated strategy. The arrival. Backstage, Alex bounced on her toes, her mind racing as fast as her footwork. The last 18 months have been a whirlwind of breakthrough victories, media attention, and grueling training. She developed an uncanny ability to anticipate the ball, combining instinct with explosive movement. Today, she knew she'd have to be at her very best. Claire Liu, by contrast, appeared serene as she warmed up on court two. Her movements were efficient, economical. Every serve, every volley, every sprint measured and deliberate. Years of experience had taught her patience. The game would come to those who waited for the right moment. As the players were announced, the crowd erupted, their excitement of palpable force. Cameras flashed and a hush fell over the arena as both athletes shook hands at the net. The stage was set. Opening exchanges. The match began with Liu serving. Her first serve skimming the baseline with pinpoint accuracy. Alex returned aggressively, her speed and anticipation, allowing her to reach balls that seemed impossible to touch. The rallies were explosive yet elegant, a delicate balance of power and finesse. Alex's forehand dominated the early exchanges, her shots blasting wide angles that forced Liu into constant defense. The young Filipino moved like a panther, diving, sliding, and spinning to keep rallies alive. The crowd cheered with every dare in return, but Liu was unshakable. She absorbed the pace, redirecting it with surgical precision. Drop shots, lobs, angle volleys. She turned Alex's aggression into an opportunity. Every time Alex thought she'd earn an easy point, Liu counter with subtlety, slowly eroding the momentum. By the time the first set reached the tiebreak, it was clear that neither player was giving an inch. Momentum takes hold. The tiebreak began, and Alex's energy surged. She attacked each point with fearless abandon, hitting winners from corners of the court that seemed unreachable. Her timing was impeccable, her anticipation near prophetic. The crowd leaned forward. With every rally, their cheers punctuating the fierce exchanges. Alex saved set points with jaw-dropping agility, keeping the pressure squarely on Liu's shoulders. Finally, with a perfectly executed inside-out forehand. Down the line, Alex won the tiebreak 7-5. She raised her fist, a mix of exhilaration and relief. Momentum was hers. "I've got this," she whispered to herself, breathing heavily, eyes blazing. The veteran's response. The second set began with a shift in the atmosphere. Lu's calm determination became apparent. She varied her shots, slowing down rallies and forcing Alex to adjust to a rhythm she couldn't dictate. Her serves became more unpredictable, mixing spin and pace, keeping Alex guessing. At 2:2, Lu drew Alex into a grueling 18-shot rally, exploiting the Filipinos' overcommitment. A perfectly disguised drop shot caught Alex off guard, and the crowd gasped as Lu clinched a point with a calm smile. Alex's pace was relentless, but fatigue began to creep in. Lu's experience allowed her to conserve energy and pick the moments to strike, slowly turn the match in her favor. By the time the second set ended 6-3 in Lu's favor, the momentum had shifted. The match was now a true test of nerve, endurance, and mental toughness. The deciding set, the final set, began under the golden Osaka, soon and with both players aware that each point could determine the outcome. Alex served first, using her agility to hit deep angled shots that forced Lu to stretch and recover. Lu countered with deep slices and precise returns, neutralizing Alex's speed and forcing errors. The set remained tight. 2-2, 3-3. Every rally drew gas from the crowd as both athletes displayed peak performance. Alex's lightning quick reflexes and aggressive style clashed beautifully against Lu's strategic mastery. At 4-4, Alex earned a break point. The rally that followed lasted nearly 10 minutes. Both players racing side to side, diving, sliding, exchanging shots with breathtaking intensity. Finally, Alex hit a cross-court forehand that just kissed a line, earning the crucial break. The arena erupted. Momentum once lost had returned. The climactic finale, serving for the match at 5-4. Alex's heart pounded in her chest. Match point. The final rally was a blur of motion. Alex's relentless footwork, Lu's precise shot placement. The crowd's collective breath held tight. Then with a final audacious cross-court backhand, Alex clinched a victory. 675. 6-3, 6-4, Alex wins. The stands erupted. Fans chanted her name, waving flags, tears of joy and disbelief shining in their eyes. Alex collapsed to her knees, overcome with emotion. She had defeated a seasoned veteran, proving that raw talent, dedication, and unstoppable momentum could triumph even against experience and strategy. The aftermath, Claire Luanette, her hand extended, face serene yet proud. "You played brilliantly," she said. "You deserve this." Alex shook her hand, breathless. "Thank you. You pushed me to my limits." In the press conference afterward, Alex smiled at the cameras. "Claire is one of the smartest, toughest players I've ever faced. This one means everything, but it also reminds me there's always room to grow. Every match is a lesson. The victory wasn't just about advancing in the tournament. It was a statement, a declaration that the new generation was here to challenge, to inspire, and to redefine the sport." Epilogue, momentum, and mastery. Weeks later, fans still replayed highlights from a match. Analysts debated the strategies, the turning points, the athletic brilliance on display. For Alex, it was more than just a win. It was a testament to courage, endurance, and the power of belief. For Claire, Lu, the loss was a lesson in patience and respect for emerging talent. A reminder that tennis was as much about legacy as it was about victory. And somewhere in the quiet of the Osaka night, Alex Ellis sat with her racket in hand, replaying each rally in her mind, knowing that the journey had only just begun and that the clash between unstoppable momentum and seasoned skill was far from over. Thank you for watching. please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next